there will be no music to begin this, because I don't have control of the thing. So if anyone's listening and expecting music, it won't happen. Unless someone wants to sing for us. No one sing for us. So we're going to pick up our scene with, why not? We'll have Ben giving a ride to Courtney, taking her to the house. He doesn't have his car yet.
Did you just call Courtney a girl?
No, I said he.
Sure?
I'm sure.
I thought you said taking her to the house.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
Don't call me out, bro. So
how much time has passed since we last played till now?
I don't know. Someone consult the magical augury device of the Discord chat and tell us how long it's been. I think Matt said something about it.
All that's being said was Caitlin's out of town for an extracurricular activity, but we all have the house to ourselves pretty much. But that's still being renovated for all the security.
Okay, so probably about a few days, I'd say, if the construction still isn't done.
Oh, so the construction on the house isn't complete.
The house is complete. It's livable. It's just that Ben's hasn't finished framing up the basement for extra rooms or drywalling. Caitlin hasn't put out all the security stuff.
Yeah, that stuff.
The werewolf pact hasn't come to do their hooboo juboo. The hoodoo and the shaking of the gree-gree. Have I offended Louisiana yet?
Yes. Good job.
So yes, Ben's in the passenger seat of the 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle.
Wait, Ben's in the passenger seat?
No, Courtney's in the passenger seat. Sorry. Ben won't let you drive your car. Last time you drove my car, you stole
it. Well, you did kind of turn into a giant rage beast.
Not my fault.
Yeah, no, it was the owl's fault.
Yes, the owls. The owls that live in Natalie's head.
Owl? I was gonna say, as long as it's the owls and not Natalie's fault, I was gonna be fine, but
Natalie still has a terrible, terrible case of head owls.
Sim, you have head pigeons. Go see the nurse.
Safety in head pigeons.
Bird brain.
So they're driving her along the bridge to Tacoma. I wish I had music for this. I have terrible punk music.
Wait, say that again?
Ben has some music playing. I wish I could play music right now as the GM, but because I have terrible taste in punk music. But something's playing. Something alternative rock. Something suitable for World of Darkness, which probably involves, being hungry and biting someone. Did I just lose everyone?
Nope.
No.
Nope. Still here.
And are you cringing yet?
I've been cringing.
See, I don't even know how to begin this.
Well, it begins with Ben turning to Courtney. You know, you're really lucky you didn't wreck my transmission.
Oh, snap.
He upshifts the car. The gears are a little loose, though. Did you do that?
Hell if I know.
When was the last time you drove?
I was driving away in a panic.
Yeah.
I mean, because we had no idea if you were going to kill all of us or if you were just chasing at the time. At least I didn't.
Yeah, the lunacy makes it real hard for people to think things, do things. It's kind of an advantage.
I really wish it had affected me.
I would argue otherwise. If it didn't get to you, you're probably not human anymore.
I was human at the time. Pretty sure of that.
Well, I mean, the remembering after is kind of just a thing of how tough your brain stuff is. The actual freaking out during, if you don't freak out, you're probably not human anymore.
Oh, I see.
So that they proceed through Gig Harbor.
And we're absolutely certain that this is the best place for everyone's needs.
It makes the most sense. We're close to the forest for me, because my crap really needs some wilderness time, some place away from people. But Yumiko needed to be close, because otherwise she can't get what she needs. And Brooke, I think, just needs a secure place right now. And Caitlin and Natalie, well, they need somewhere. Well, Caitlin and Yumiko need somewhere close to the university. I'm not sure what Natalie needs. I've been giving her space with the whole I tried to kill you thing.
That's probably a good idea.
Or a terrible idea.
Well, eventually we're going to have to rip that band-aid off, but
So is your little buddy that I can't see following us?
oh, I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
From what Caitlin says, I can probably go have a talk with him sooner or later. I probably should.
He's been kind of handy.
In what ways?
Out of character, I have no idea what out of what all that he can do just because I haven't. I need to remind myself.
He grabs things on the top shelf for you.
Courtney's not that short.
Yeah, but sometimes it's annoying having to reach up. Boom.
I don't feel like lifting my hand above my shoulder today.
I have looked at his character sheet. I know what he can do. Anyway. Handy in that non-specific way. Damn, I messed that up. So Ben pulls up to the house. It looks about the same as when they bought it, except for one room has the window all bricked up.
Yumiko's room, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I'm gonna do siding on the wall so that no one can tell that there was a window there. You know, just in
really
case.
good idea. Do we, out of character, do we have a picture of what the house looks like?
No.
Oh, okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah, let's head inside and watch your feet. Since it's like 3 days into the project, I imagine like there's a bunch of holes in the walls as we're stringing together wires and cords and data networking stuff. Ben's reinforcing the foundation and framing with rebar. Actually, Emily,
Ma?
would rebar hurt Brooke?
No, it's only hand forged iron.
Not cast form. Got it. Welcome to Shay. I don't know, man. It's tempted to say Shay Freak, but that might be a little insensitive.
Rude.
I grow horns. You shut your mouth.
And so we have Yumiko's room that we're gonna be siding over. There's the. I just need a small room.
We have that arranged.
Because I'm still not entirely sure how much time I'm going to be spending at the house.
That's true. You can do that human life thing.
Well, at least until I hire some new people for the store.
True enough.
The other thing I might think about is maybe having ample bookshelves.
Oh, that's easy. Caitlin's on that kick too. So where's Yumiko, Natalie, and Brooke?
Oh, for the one idea, Natalie is probably in the kitchen.
Where's Yumiko?
In her room doing homework.
Dissecting a corpse. Got it. And Brooke?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Where's Brooke?
Probably in the communal space. Whatever that happens to be.
The one we just walked into. Good.
How close is our closest neighbor anyway?
Distance. We're kind of out on the outskirts, so we have kind of a large lot with a long driveway into the woods. I believe that's how Matt explained it.
Alright, what's going on?
I out of character. I was just asking how close the closest neighbor is.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was the last thing I heard, but then it got like really quiet. I'm like, am I like, is something wrong? What's going on? Is
I mean, I guess.
the answer is we don't know, I think, is what, or maybe Josh is looking it up. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, I think the only thing that's happening now in character is Courtney and Ben have entered the I guess living room would be the communal area. I don't know exactly how the layout has changed for the house in general.
I mean, honestly, I don't even know what the layout was supposed to be to begin with.
Big.
Big, yes, big.
We have a 4-car garage, a carport. Do-do-do.
Is there a description of the house in the Discord?
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot about he has a lot about what it's made of. So, but not a lot about what the house is laid out for, other than that we have a carport, a 4-car garage, and a huge run up to a forested area that our house sits on. Oh, and
Okay, that's a
also
rather sizable first floor.
everyone threw in money.
Well, I know it is. So we've got a really big house.
Yes, we got a big house. Um, Getting back into character, Ben looks over at Brooke as she's lounging.
Lounging is is um is not exactly what Brooks would be doing.
What is Brooke doing?
It's more like curled up in a corner that she can see most, if not all, of the entrances and exits from.
Ben looks over at the corner.
Not like gone like full fetal or anything. She's still sitting. It's just closed in.
Has deliberately moved a chair to the corner of the room.
Something like that, yeah.
Afternoon, Brooke. How's things been?
No one's been in or out except for you now.
Well,
I've been watching.
that's
How are you?
Pretty standard day. Some freelance work, more money in the pocket. Wouldn't got Courtney. You remember Courtney, right?
Mm,
We met when he turned into a Wendigo.
when Ben went crazy.
Yeah.
Yes. How do I know you're really you?
Um.
I don't. I only met you once.
So it is the whole thing that affects people when you change. Is it still affecting her?
No, no. It normally goes away. It should go away when your brain calms down.
Did you break her?
Brooke went on a trip.
No, I did not break her.
Ben went crazy, but Ben didn't do anything to me.
Ben looks back at Courtney. I think Brooke, after that Nook night, had a very hard time.
Well, she did go missing. Have we covered? Has there been discovered what happened to her while she was gone?
Brooke went on a trip.
Okay, so this is creepy.
You get used to it.
It was a wonderful, terrible, wonderful, terrible place.
So Portland.
Yes, I went to Portland.
Ben whispers to Courtney. She did not go to Portland.
No, I kind of figured that. Given everything that's happened with this group, I came to that conclusion.
Okay, just checking.
Okay then. My thing just restarted.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Hey, Brooke, maybe you should show Courtney what you look like now.
Hard to do. Taking the mask off is hard.
This isn't going to be a Beetlejuice moment where things are just going to pop in your face.
Is it? You never brought that up. Then again, I've been a little busy to ask.
It's hard.
Well, why don't you keep the mask on for now?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was it. I didn't have anything else.
I will then.
So, yeah, I may not be spending too much time at the house.
Oh, also, though, just to point this out, last time Courtney saw Brooke, she was a lot less attractive.
What's that?
I said last time Courtney saw Brooke, she was less attractive. She's actually somewhat physically changed, even just in the what he can.
So, Courtney also kind of leans into Ben to whisper, also, is it just me or did she get like a whole lot hotter?
Her makeup is on point.
Her makeup is like slaying.
Yes, queen. Ben nods. Not sure why, but yeah.
She's just sitting there, staring at the two of them.
So, this was a good talk. Should we go
Maybe.
take a look at the rest of the house?
If you are you.
He's him. He's him.
Do you know? Would you know? Ben? Would you?
I mean, yeah. I think I'd know. Yes.
Alright, I'm sorry, I'm having a bad day. Don't worry about it.
I can tell. Do you need anything, you know?
No. Also, cooking shows are a mistake. Terrible, terrible mistake.
Are they now?
Do you know what they were making? Ben?
I'm going to venture a guess and say it was some form of baked good.
They were making cakes, Ben.
I think there's a bunch of shows where there's just that's just the whole competition is to competitively make cakes.
So many cakes. So many poisons.
Okay, no cake. Got it.
So, yeah, the rest of the house.
Yeah, that's the house. Let's go.
And now Corey's like, just what the fuck am I getting myself into?
Oh man.
I think everyone has that reaction to Brooke on a bad day. Hey, Casey, you're the one who decided to bake a cake in this scene.
Hey, I'm all up for the horribleness, so.
So Ben and Courtney head upstairs, past Yumiko's room. Hey, Yumiko.
Yumiko's sitting on the floor on her laptop, doing homework.
How goes everything?
She looks over at the two. Oh, hi, Courtney. Didn't know you were here too.
Yeah, Ben thought I should take a look at the house.
About damn time.
Oh,
Well, you know,
snap.
you're continuing your school. I have a business to run, so I've just doing that.
I mean, wasn't saying that to be mean, but okay.
No, I didn't take it as being mean.
So, how's it going?
Brooke got weird and hot.
Oh, shit.
Besides that,
Uh, I don't know. My past weekend, I had 3 estate sales that I went to and pretty nice antique books. Other than that, it's been more of the same. How's school going?
I had to switch to night classes, which puts me a bit behind on things, but other than that,
By the way, who decided to put cooking shows on for Brooke?
I haven't been downstairs. I've been up here working on this test, and so my only guess would be Natalie probably did it. Unless maybe Brooke found the remote and said, "Ooh, what's this?"
I think she still knows what a remote is.
I don't know. She has off days, so I can never tell anymore.
Okay, seriously, did she have like a psychotic break or something? Because this is the vibe I'm kind of getting from this.
What? Okay. When after the whole couch throwing incident,
When you were turned into a Wendigo, yeah.
shush, shouldn't call it that. But yes. Okay. Actually, let us use the appropriate term. When I had my first change, because that's what they call it. Yes, something took Brooke, and apparently took her somewhere that isn't normal, and kept her there a very long time. So she needs some time. Because it's less like she's had a psychotic break and more that she's traumatized.
I wouldn't say traumatized is the correct term, but like for better words, yes.
According to her, she was gone for 43 years in the span of
Wait,
just
what?
a month. Okay, so I've been learning a lot about the other side, and apparently
Right.
apparently there's places you can go on the other side of things that where time doesn't move quite right. I'm not sure what of these places she went to, but yeah, probably one of those places. For us, it had been a month. For her, it had been 43 years, I think is what she said.
That is correct.
So yeah, she's a little bit. Well, she has a right to be the way she is.
Okay, that puts things into perspective.
Also, she doesn't always look like she does. That she can drop the human act just like I can. Except she's the fucking dragon.
She's a what now?
A motherfucking dragon. At least I think it's a dragon. She hasn't actually said what she is.
Okay.
But she's got scales and feathers, and she hisses. So I'm calling it dragon.
We just have to be the unluckiest people in the entire city, right?
Ben blames the owl.
Is Brooke just standing behind us now?
No.
Because that would have been great.
Oh, that would be. Yeah, that would be great.
Actually, you know what? Why not? Sure, yeah.
Oh no.
There's
Okay.
Brooke. All of a sudden, behind you, it's like, Ben blames the owl.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Hello, Brooke.
Hello, Yumiko.
I don't blame. Well, okay, I blame the owl for us, but not for everything. I think supernatural things tend to move in ripples, cause side effects. Mindwalker, or whatever she wants to be called now, disappears. We seek after her. We find things we shouldn't have found out. Suddenly, Caitlin and Natalie are possessed by malevolent spirits. And then I have it for my first change, and then that causes you, Brooke, and Yumiko to have your own experiences and become changed by those experiences. See, it just kind of ripples. Probably a good reason.
Died.
Yes. Sorry about that. But look at the bright side. At least you can attend your own funeral.
Dead?
Well, they don't know I died.
You don't look so dead.
I got better.
I wish I had died.
And then got better?
Sure, yeah.
Sometimes you don't get better.
You got fatter. Cold. But that,
Wow.
Okay, but at first I thought she said you got fatter. I'm like, wait.
That's what I
That's what I thought she said. I was like,
better,
wow.
gee.
I was gonna have you go, what the fuck, Brooke?
Wow.
She went from
Okay.
crazy to
No.
bitch in like no time flat.
No, I
Ah,
said better.
Okay.
rude.
Oh.
At least I didn't eat a whole bunch of cakes. God.
My sides. Okay, we're all good.
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if anything, that's probably a good reason why we should not let people know what we are. You know, other than various other reasons. But if that's just the sort of the natural progression of things, yeah, it's better that no one knows what we are.
Agreed. But I mean, with everything being what it is, do you each have somebody that can teach you the finer points of what you are, or is this kind of a throw you out into the water type?
Yumiko holds up her pamphlet.
Oh, don't start with that thing.
Yumiko got a pamphlet.
Wait, they have pamphlets?
Apparently.
My sire's a smartass.
A very special cupcake.
I just wriggled out of a mirror and saw everybody. Actually, that's not true. I called Caitlin because she left a message.
You know,
while
if
was
I
gone.
if I hadn't heard about the 43 years and being taken to that whole that that would have been really creepy to just say, or make me think that you're crazy. But yeah, I'm not surprised.
No,
There was also a message from me on there, but it wasn't. It wasn't me. I'm alive.
See, you just managed to turn that right around. Back to
I thought I was the crazy one.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Like I said, it's been a bad day. I'm having a bad day. It's not even my birthday.
birthdays or bad days. I thought that didn't happen until well, technically, I guess you did turn 30. So
43 birthdays, 43 cakes, so many points.
Yeah, I don't get a pamphlet or cakes.
You don't want those cakes. Ben, you don't want those cakes. There were 946 poisons in that last one.
Oh, also, in the we have a neighbor too. I made a deal with her, so I might
oh
have someone to figure this crap out. Other than just my great grandmother's journal. But yeah, no, you guys don't need to worry about that. I think only Brooke can go through mirrors.
I can't go through mirrors.
Only out of mirrors.
I came out of a mirror. Maybe I could go through. No, I don't think so. Maybe if it counted as a. I don't know. I don't know. I came out of one. That's all I know.
Well, yeah, I went a few days ago. I went ranging about, seeing what we had for supernatural neighbors, and well, you remember Shelob from that one book and those one movies? Remember her?
What, the spider?
Yeah, like her, but with more human hands and human eyes. Too many human eyes.
So, nightmare fuel.
Most spirits of a certain age are nightmare fuel. Ben or Courtney. I want to keep calling you my own name.
I don't know.
He's self-affirming that yes, everything is nightmare fuel now.
Yes, every spirit of a certain age, Courtney, is basically nightmare fuel. They get mixed up with perceptions of things that were and what might be, people's thoughts on what they are and what makes them different. So they all end up little weird. But it's okay. They're generally nice people if you deal with them properly. That's for me to worry about, not for you to worry about.
Well, I might end up having to worry about them, but who knows?
Maybe. It's not something for the rest of you to worry about. Maybe Courtney, but who knows?
I'm not afraid of spiders.
She was big, though. She was a big spider.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I'm not.
She's in the shadow. So let's have Courtney pick out a room. Shall we, guys?
Out of
Okay.
character, I think Matt said that Courtney's room was in the basement.
Yeah. Well, that would make sense. It'd give him a secure place to patch his body back together.
Yeah, to set up my respawn point.
So we got I think a couple room. That's the thing. Yumiko's claimed a place. Brooks claimed a place. Natalie and Kayla claimed a place. I'm kind of just coming and going and sleeping where I drop. I'll pick a place eventually once it's all finished. So we got maybe a room up here and some rooms down in the basement.
I'll choose the basement.
Okay.
I just need a room
To crash out.
yeah, if I'm here.
Okay.
Because like you, I so. Well, you have what, a trailer or something?
Oh yeah, I left that in the woods, just in case. Sealed it up with duct tape and I hid it. Could have gave it a little paint job to make it blend in, so no one would really find it.
Is there a fence around our property?
No, not yet.
Okay, because I'm just thinking, since we're deep in the woods, campers can be an issue, or hunters.
Ooh, a fence. I like fences.
I could set something up. Probably once I get some cash. Like,
Well, I mean, eventually, I mean, we could just set a barbed wire fence. I'm not saying anything.
Hand forged iron.
Okay, she's. I don't know. I'm gonna where I was going with that.
the fence needs to be hand forged iron.
Yes.
So I put that on all the mirrors, but why? I never really asked. Why hand forged iron?
Iron bites. Iron hates.
Okay, you said she was a dragon, but she's talking like she's
Like something out of fairy tales?
like a fairy.
it's not a. It's not a fairy tale. Fairy tales have happy endings. Unless you mean Grimm's, maybe. The original versions.
Brooke, you know how I feel about books.
Do you not like them?
I've never been one that reads well and studies well. I'm a diagrams and put your hands on it and learn how to do it sort of guy. Figure it
Sure,
out.
you've been told the story.
I mean, some of them, yeah.
The sanitized versions, probably.
The stuff in the Disney movies.
Sort of, yeah. But do you know the versions where terrible things happen?
Actually, I have a fairly old copy of the original versions, so I've read them.
Terrible, terrible, wonderful things.
They are frightening.
They're a warning. For good reason.
Ben flops down on the floor next to Yumiko.
Yes? Sorry, I was focusing on my homework.
That's fine.
What was the question?
No question. I'm just taking a seat. We might be here a while.
That's fine.
Um, so should we continue the tour?
If you'd like. He hops back up. So yeah, Yumiko's room. Uh, if the door's shut, keep the door shut. Because the sun is a deadly laser.
Right, she's a vampire. I understand that.
We are way too flippant with our actual peculiarities. That's just kind of dawning on me. Anyway,
Well,
yes, sun's a deadly laser.
I kind of buried myself in this whole mythology thing. It's easy for me to believe that all of this stuff exists. It still floors me that it does, but it's easier for me to accept.
Brooke's paranoia might be getting to me, but until we get all the security stuff set up, we never know who might be listening. So the sun
Everybody's always in danger.
the sun is a deadly laser. So if Yumiko's door shut, keep the door shut.
Okay.
And I believe the rooms over there and there are Caitlin and Natalie's. Brooke's got the one across over there. Extra one in the middle. And bathrooms at the end of the hall. And moving right along, back. Do you guys smell something?
What is that?
Somebody's baking. Smells good though. Well,
Hey, Casey,
Yes.
here comes the bus.
Oh no.
So how's Brooke reacting to this smell of cake?
She's become the one cat.
Wait, what's that?
She's become the one video of the cat just is like, no, 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 no.
Yumiko, do you know what Natalie was doing?
Yumiko sniffs the air. Smells like she's baking something.
It's not even my birthday.
Oh, god damn it. So Ben's gonna head downstairs in a hurry.
Yep, so is Court.
And Brooke.
Oh no.
And they enter the kitchen, and what's Natalie doing?
Probably taking a muffin pan out of the oven because she probably made cupcakes.
I'm gonna leave this all on Emily. This is Brooke's moment. Ben walks in with a dumbfounded look on his face. Like, oh snap.
Natalie, not having been around for the main talk of the cakes, just kind of like turns around, seeing those that entered, and kind of like raises the pan up. I thought we could all use something, sweet to eat.
They smell good.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Did I do something wrong?
I don't know.
It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday.
It's just cake.
No cake!
Natalie kind of like throws the pan onto the stove, just holds her hands up.
Yeah, Courtney takes a step back.
I did. I don't know what's going on. I was
Neither
just
do
following a
I. I didn't
recipe.
realize this was a trigger thing.
I was just following a recipe that I saw on TV. Sorry?
Ben is watching Brooke very closely and getting ready to intervene if he has to.
Brooke is just standing there, stock still.
Natalie, could you make the baked goods disappear?
She kind of picks up the pan, throwing it in the oven again, just shuts it. No more cakes.
No.
No? Brooke, you're kind of confusing me on this.
He just crosses the kitchen, yanks open the oven, grabs the pan, tosses them out the nearest window.
Okay.
Not even worried about burns, just
I-
grabs it out the window.
Okay. Okay. See? No more cakes. No more cakes.
Apparently, Brooke has a history.
You think? She kind of like looks from the window.
I'll fix it later. Don't worry about it.
No, my roommate just sent me a message going, "What happened to cake?"
It just got yeeted out the window.
Mind you, he's right beside me, so.
And then Brooke starts tearing through the cake ingredients. Just opening everything up, giving it a good sniff. And then dumping it out anyway.
I think Courtney is absentmindedly just saying,
Brooke, we used the flour for more than just cake!
946 poisons.
It's flour!
Brooke has nothing to say to that. She just keeps going.
We wouldn't poison you, Brooke. There's nothing in there.
I don't know that you're you, Ben. Or Natalie.
Do you really think that something would want to take my place?
Maybe. You don't know. You know what they want. I don't know what they want.
I'm pretty sure they'd go for something more extravagant than a gardener.
They went for me.
You're in a position of some power, so that kind of makes sense.
I mean,
I'm just a campus security guard power.
I mean, she has a point. She couldn't even really arrest me for disorderly conduct. But she really
No, but
wanted
she did
to.
try to shoot you.
Okay, but you would get drunk and start fighting things and people, or worse. And we don't want to talk about that right now.
Hey, I never went or worse. I cannot deny the first two things, though.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure why they would want. Why does she think that I've been taken over by somebody?
Probably.
Because when I
To-
got back, there was a message from me to me on my answering machine. Except the fake me killed herself.
And to be completely honest, Courtney, to quote what Caitlin told me, you died and got better.
Yeah, that's true.
We have been meaning to ask you about that. How does one die and get better?
Exactly how it sounds. I died. I was watching a kung fu movie. I apparently died. And I resuscitated. I don't know how it happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
What'd you see on the other side?
Lots of things.
You say thorns, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
If I say what?
Thorns.
I know I saw lots of things. I met the ghost that's helping me, and I don't remember a lot of it now. It's kind of like a dream. But I know I died, and I know I came back.
With a ghost friend.
With a ghost friend.
Huh.
I mean, something is obviously different, but I don't know what. Other than the ghost friend.
And while Brooke is searching through these ingredients, what does your ghost friend say?
Out of character, I have no idea. Matt hasn't told me anything.
I know, that's why I wish he was here, because Ben would just step through the mirror and frickin' go talk to it. And then come back with all that juicy information for Courtney.
Because technically Courtney has no idea what he is.
Either way, I know that everyone here is who they're supposed to be.
Are you sure, Ben?
Oh, pretty sure.
How do you know?
Because if they weren't, I'd want to kill them.
That's reassuring.
How do I know you're not somebody else?
Because the guy you met 2 months ago, when this all started, he wasn't me. I'm me.
That's not helping her case.
Yeah. Ben.
You're gonna make her more paranoid.
It's hard to explain, okay? Like, my thing, okay? It feels like I've been living a half-repressed life for my entire existence. And now that I'm not, everything's clear. Like, thinking back, I felt like half of myself.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you're not describing it very well because, Ben, you're talking to somebody who's got two faces. The one you see and the one I see. You're talking to somebody who got a phone call while she was away in that other place from herself.
We really need to look into that, actually, now that I think about it.
She's dead now. She thought she was me, but I'm me. She's not me. And the knowledge of that made her kill herself.
Well then, um,
That is heavy.
I was in a place, a terrible, wonderful place. But apparently I was also here. So, Ben, who are you?
Hmm. That's a good question, Bo. I guess the best response is it's really hard to go by Ben when you know that just with a thought you can suddenly be immensely taller and have big old horns coming out of your head. When you know that you have to live one foot as a human and the other foot as something on a world that exists just out of sight. I'm just Wendigo for right now. And apparently other names will come later. But I also feel that that's who I'm supposed to be. Does that make sense?
No.
I don't know a better way to explain it yet. Probably because I'm new at this.
We're all new at this.
I'm watching
Yes.
you.
That's a bit of an understatement, I believe. I don't think any of us really, well, state the obvious. I don't think any of us actually thought this stuff would happen.
According to the people who took me, the wolf cousins, the werewolves. My change was inevitable. It was. I was always just one bad day from the edge. Could only repress it so long.
It still doesn't change the fact that we're all new to this.
I wriggled out of a mirror.
And what's the next step after that? What do you do with what you are?
Take my life back. It's mine.
How do you do that?
I don't know. Get my job back, I guess.
Brooke, you said that you got a message from yourself who killed herself. Does that mean that everyone thinks you're dead? Everyone on the human side of things?
I don't think so.
That's probably something that we need to find out.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Wait. No.
No?
None of you heard that I was dead. You just knew I was missing.
Well, as an
Oh.
excuse, for me, that's because I was living out in the forest as an elk. No, sometimes it was an elk, sometimes it's a moose. Rewind, sorry, Josh mixed it up.
I'll be completely honest. I really hadn't thought much about what happened to you guys after that incident.
I pretty much hid from everybody.
And Yumiko's in her room because sunset.
Right. No, of course not. I don't know what I was thinking. Of course not. Yeah. Guess I'll have to find out.
We'll help you if we can.
You don't need to. Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm not even sure how I can help.
Well, I mean, the first step would be making it clear that she's not dead or missing. Which could be just making certain phone calls to places.
I could do that.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Are you sure?
But if people think that you're dead, you calling them up is gonna cause some issues.
Wouldn't that clear up the issue?
There might be. I mean, some people might think that someone's trying to impersonate you.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Don't put yourself out.
You realize I could do this while I'm working at the bookstore. It's not as if I have a huge range of customers coming in.
She might be referring to those that took her.
I'm also sure there's zero reason for a bookstore owner to be calling people on my behalf. That seems a little suspicious too, don't you think?
She might be right. That's kind of how we got ourselves in this mess in the first place, was looking after a missing person.
I can say that you have a book ready, waiting for you. I mean, it's what got me into this in the first place.
Speaking on that, do you still have that book?
Yes.
Okay.
I also gave him all of Matilda's collection. Minus some pages.
Did you rip those pages out?
Yes.
God damn it, Ben.
I didn't know that they were important at the time, but, yeah.
But still, you don't rip pages out of books.
I gotta agree with her on that.
You went to college, you know how expensive they can be.
That seems really secondary right now. The point being, yeah, I still have the pages. They're hidden. I got them secured before I sold my house.
That's at least some good news.
I didn't want anyone to accidentally have happened what happened to you.
uh,
Yeah. Terrible.
okay, but I really didn't know. I, I'm not gonna. I'll just sound like a broken record at this point.
You didn't know the rules?
No.
Yeah. I understand. There are a lot of rules. Rules they don't tell you. Rules you're still expected to follow. Don't break the rules, there are punishments.
Ain't that the truth?
But you follow them. Hmm.
I mean,
Rewards can be amazing.
that does raise a question, however. Do
Huh,
you
what?
have rules to follow, Courtney? Did
Do I have rules to follow?
yeah?
Not that I'm aware of.
That we might just want to look into that, just for your sake, at least.
I have rules, but not. It's one of those hard to describe things again. It's more like duties than rules, responsibilities. What do you have for rules, Brooke?
What? Huh? What?
Do you have rules? Things you have to do?
I don't know. Stay safe. Stay hidden. Suppose there are rules. There are always rules. There are rules for everything. Contracts, agreements. But I don't know. I only got back here, the night I called Caitlin. I'm sure that I can't be the only one, but I'm the only one that I know.
Do you think it would be safe to even try to reach out to others in your case?
I don't know. Safety numbers, maybe. Could be more like waving a banner saying, "Here we are." I don't know.
Hmm. And
You know, it's funny, but a lot of the things that she's saying kind of match with the things I've been dealing with.
Oh, yeah?
in what way?
Well, okay, I explained before, like, there's this world, right? The human world,
Yes.
and then there's a spirit world on the other side of it. It's like two sides of a coin. And yeah, when I'm on the other side of it, I'm expected to do and behave in a certain way. There's what you do precedes you. Like, it's marked on your body. And you make deals. And you deal with things. Everyone has a duty, a responsibility. And how well you fulfill it determines how strong those marks are. So everyone looks at you and can know exactly what you are.
That's not quite right. Make deals, make contracts, try to get the best out of it, try to better the other side so you can do things. Sometimes just normal things, walk on the ground, breathe the air. Sometimes amazing things. Maybe fire won't burn.
Someone just triggered the emergency broadcast system.
I think it was an Amber Alert.
Yeah, we had one of those not too long ago.
But I also
Rules
found
and pauses and catches.
but I also found out there's Well, not more of me. I'm the only Wendigo. But other things like me, like the werewolves, and there's a bird dude. He said apparently there's a lot of him out in Seattle. So maybe there's more people like Brooke? And hell, maybe
You
more.
can't be the only one.
Hey guys, I hate to do this, but I gotta hop off.
No problem.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So Courtney will just be incredibly silent from now on.
He is examining all of the monsters and with great anticipation and intrigue.
Yes. All right. Take care, guys.
Data.
Bye.
Good night. I guess the question is, Brooke, do you have any way to find them?
No, I don't think so.
There's gotta be some way. I mean,
I don't know.
if me and Caitlin were able to tell that we had we were sitting in the same boats, I'm sure there's gotta be some way you could tell about others in your case.
Maybe I can see their faces, like I can see my own.
That mask thing you were talking about?
That's what you see. When I look in the mirror, I see my face, my new face, my other new face. This is confusing.
No,
The scaly one.
I get it. Going with Grimm, then it's like an illusion, like where we see one side and you see the other side.
I don't know what that means, but that sounds about right. It's an illusion. It's hard to break. I can, but it's not easy.
Would you ever want to, though?
I did.
She
That
did?
one night.
Yeah, when
At that point, Natalie looks at Ben.
when Caitlin and Yumiko went to talk to her, and me, I came in later. I thought it might have been a bad thing, considering the last experience Brooke had with me was, lunacy. The panic.
It was nothing. At least, not after.
I'm sure not when compared to.
I learned so many things.
Right. Um, I don't really know what I'm slowly learning that, things just aren't right. I think it's the best way of describing it. And at this point, I don't know what I just don't know.
Well, we need to cure your case of head owls.
Natalie just gives like this like blank look of what?
Yumiko enters the room. Severe case of bird brain, right?
Yes. Caitlin said there's a way to do it.
Yeah, but I don't think it tying myself to something pretty much the larger picture. I don't think it's. I don't know.
Natalie, just describe it. I know that I haven't done a good job describing my shit, but try to use your words. What's the
Unless I want to be probably killed on the spot, I don't think I can.
Oh, right. There's that thing.
Don't look it full in the face. It's too beautiful. It hurts.
To put it in the best way that I can, for once, I think it's probably smarter to have the scorpion on the frog's back.
That sounds like a terrible situation.
Stings and
is.
stings and stings.
But I don't know if having. I'm no good at riddles. Oh, this is a lot harder than I thought it'd be. I think maybe the situation I'm in versus her own might be safer.
Ben looks around the room at everyone.
I don't know.
I have no thoughts. I don't know what's going on. Not really.
We'll have to wait till Caitlin gets back for more, I think.
I mean, I do know that it's not heavily watching me.
I don't know when it watches anymore. Like, you're more powerful in the first change, so I could see it then. But now that things have stabilized, it's not something I can peek at anymore. Not without being on the other side.
I do know what you and Caitlin had discussed before, we got this place.
Let's not speak of that right now. Just in case.
Fair enough.
Caitlin seems to have adapted the best. Does that mean she's untrustworthy?
I like to think that we can still trust her. I don't see any reason why not to.
She better be trustworthy. She's setting up a lot of our security. I'm handling all the physical things. She's handling all the tech things. And I'm calling in a favor for some friends to handle some of the mystical things. So, this does give us something to work on, though. Brooke needs to get her life back, and we need to find out if there's any more people who had an experience like Brooke. And I don't know about you, Natalie. What you need to do from here.
To say that I know what I need to do and what I have to do, no, I don't.
Yumiko, what do you need to do?
I wasn't given any instruction from my sire, so as far as I'm concerned, I have free will so far.
And I just gotta finish this place and live up to what I'm expected to do. Protect both sides from one another, essentially.
Would you like help with the rebuilding?
Sure. I could always use more help. Extra hands help. And who knows, I might have to have help with the other things someday too. We'll see.
Other thing?
Keeping both sides of the world away from one another, or at least the bad parts of it. There's bad people who would hurt the shadow, and there's bad spirits who hurt people. It's just a matter of keeping things separated. Because apparently, by birthright, that's my job.
To be a peacekeeper?
Yeah, essentially.
Better than a secret keeper.
Like I said, there's a lot, and I haven't unraveled it all, mostly because I'm dealing with this thing. And he reaches into his jacket pocket and pulls out a little old diary, the leather cover diary, and sets it down. It's, like I said, me and books have never gotten along, and everything's written from like a folklore stint, so it's like trying to read between the lines and piece things together rather than just having it explained straight.
Well, I mean, at least I used to read a lot of superstition stuff, so I might be able to help some with that.
You could try.
And, I mean, if you'd want me to, I could possibly look into the one thing and see what they have on it.
Sure. That might actually help out a lot. Because, yeah.
I make no promises, but there probably is something in there. You don't amass that much knowledge and not find something.
You'd be looking for stuff from, I think, about 80 years ago, 1920s. And about an equal distant time from there, so, yeah, sometime in the 1800s, late 1800s.
Hmm.
There might have been one Wendigo before that, but who knows.
There's probably stuff for that period. Now, if I'm able to find it, it's a whole nother beast.
Maybe look into some of Brooke's stuff too, if you're okay with that, Brooke.
I suppose.
Because so far, only Yumiko's the only one of us who has anyone to explain this crap.
Explain what crap?
Like,
Existing?
what the rules are.
For what?
Being a monster.
As I said, existing?
Just don't let yourself get caught. Stick close to the shadows, stick close to those you do trust. I know the saying keep your friends close but your enemies closer does actually come into effect in this case as well, but don't let them know too much. As for me and my circle of societies, if I so much as mention you guys would be like out for death, for lack of a better term.
Oh. Oh.
That much I do know.
So, the fact that, well, that does kind of raise a few concerns.
As long as I know of you guys, and I don't blab about you guys, there's nothing to worry about.
Natalie still is looking very uneasy at that.
What are your concerns?
We. Who's to say no one saw us together when you went out for your meal?
No one saw us together. I would know.
Do some sort of just, I guess, sensing thing you're just able to do?
I can sense others of my kind, yes.
Okay. Just, you know,
I wouldn't purposely put you all in danger. And if I did have that sense that you guys were in danger because of me, I wouldn't be in this house right now. I may be an emotionless vampire, but or kindred or whatever you guys want to call me. But I would not purposely put you guys in danger. Does that help your concerns?
a little.
A lot.
I wasn't concerned.
You do us all a concern, Brooke.
There are worse things than a bunch of vampires who want me dead.
From what I gather from hearing about each of our situations, no problem is worse than the other.
You have no fucking clue. You don't. You have no idea.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. But for you, that's a good thing. Not knowing is a good.
Do I smell cake?
No cake.
Did.
No cake.
Thought that's what I smelled earlier.
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry, Natalie. We really should have told you.
We're also out flour, baking soda. Did you dump the salt too?
Had to check.
Right.
So I guess we're ordering takeout?
Is there any place that'd actually deliver out here?
Sure.
Are there?
We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
I'm giving a no. We're close enough to Gig Harbor that someone will. Grubhub will run out here, I'm sure.
You know, you ain't even wrong.
We're just on the outskirts. It's not like we're like in the exactly the movies. It's not like we're a spooky cabin in the woods, although we could totally have had a spooky cabin in the woods.
I mean, that would keep away people. Well, no, there's always enthusiasts.
A collection of spooky cabins in the woods. A camp of them, perhaps. We are camp monsters. Camp Crystal Lake?
I prefer not being called a monster. Some of us are still human to a degree.
The way Ben tells it, you're infested with owls.
Just one malevolent owl. Very malevolent.
If there are multiple, you could say.
This like flat look of really.
Hey, it was malevolent enough to make the animal in me go, I need to come out right now and destroy that thing.
That was me telling you to leave.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Is that out of character or in character?
Both.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that was me telling you to leave.
Yes, I kind. Okay, there's a big old hole in my memory of that entire situation. I just remember getting angrier and angrier the longer things went on, because the more and more I became just acutely aware that things were wrong, the more that the other side of me woke up. And the more it woke up, the angrier it got. Again, 11 years of repression.
And again, I am not a monster.
Okay, you are the most human of all of us. Probably.
I don't know.
There is not a metric in which we can all just pull out our humanity dicks and declare which of us is most human, alright? So this is not a conversation we're having.
I mean, the one physically able to do that would be you, right?
God, no, Courtney's right there in the corner. Shush. Ben tussles his hair down over his face to hide the blush. No.
Ha! Look at that! I made the Wendigo blush.
So not blushing.
Uh-huh.
I'm just too close to the oven.
Right. The oven that's turned off.
Shh. Still, point is made. There is no yardstick for who's most human and who's not.
True. But considering she has an overlooking bird on her shoulder and she had to fake her own death. Well, really didn't have to fake it. It was already planned out, apparently.
No, it wasn't.
Pre-planned. Made it planned as it went.
None of those.
Oh?
No.
So you had no plan to fake your own death?
No.
Interesting.
It just, I didn't want to be around.
That's that when Brooke comes back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Brooke.
I mean, my apartment door was wrecked. I couldn't for certain say that I wasn't going to get robbed. She kind of like shrugs some, like not sure how to explain it.
Yeah, eventually, and someone broke your mirror later.
To be fair, I was thinking of getting rid of the mirror and have one of those cabinets instead. So it being broken isn't, I don't know, not much of an issue.
You shouldn't have mirrors in your house.
Right.
She might be able to get you through a mirror.
She?
She.
Capital S she or lowercase s she?
What?
Are we playing the pronoun game?
I'm still not sure what you mean.
Is this she a person rather than
No. No, 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 no. Definitely not a person.
is it a pronoun as in proper item versus just in general she?
Well, she definitely had a feminine form for the most part. Sometimes it was so beautiful it hurt to look at.
So it is an uppercase she.
What, huh? Sorry, what?
You just kind of dazed a bit. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah.
Natalie just kind of looks at Yumiko and Ben like kind of like worried look.
You'll get used to it the more you interact with her.
Um,
But that she does raise some concerns.
see, I understand about your concern about the mirrors and the reason why they all that iron around them, but was it really needed around the lake or pond?
You never know.
I mean, it is a reflective surface. Better to be safe than sorry.
That's not even the only potential. It's just, I know it was a thing she used, so I'm being careful.
I'm okay with the iron. It means that if it means that I can use it and something else can't, I'm okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going back there.
We won't let
And
anything.
no one's going to force you.
Or let you be taken back there.
Oh, you probably won't have a choice. But it's okay. I will kill us all first.
Oh, wait now. That's a little drastic here.
I will save you from that fate.
Good to know.
It,
It may end up being the only thing I can do. But we'll see.
um, morbid thoughts aside, we talked about food, right? Ordering food, yeah.
I mean, I can't taste it or digest it much, but I can try.
Yeah, I could eat.
What all would you like to eat?
Chinese. Thai. mean, I guess we could get a pizza.
Pizza sounds good.
I don't really care what we get.
Pizza it is then.
All right. What are we getting on that? On it?
I'll just get us each one. It's all right. We'll have leftovers. There's nothing quite better than cold floor pizza.
Okay. I suppose that works.
Ben orders pizza from an app.
Hooray! Modern technology.
It's like it's 2019 or something.
Holy crap! Really?
Really?
Oh, it's so amazing. What the fuck are we doing?
I'm sure if we go deep enough on the internet, we can find a Changelings Anonymous,
Oh my god.
the first digital freehold.
You know, part of me wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, knowing World of Darkness, yeah.
Yumiko has Tender on her phone. If you guys remember that whole advertising campaign.
What?
Nope.
I'll explain after game. It's actually kind of funny.
Okay.
It's basically how they revealed Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 coming out. It's kind of great.
Huh. Alright then.
And Yumiko, are you gonna go out to get a bite later? A bite.
Oh no, he started puns.
Oh god.
I'm getting actually quite used to them now.
I'm sorry, it wasn't intentional at first. And then I realized what I said.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I do need to actually get what I need to eat in my system besides human food.
Would you like me to come along as backup tonight?
Sure, if you want to.
Cool. Well, let's go wait for the pizza guy.
Who's paying?
That sounds ominous.
Brooke, no asking how he knows that he's the pizza guy.
I mean, as long as he delivers the pizza and takes payment for it, should be.
Oh, I'm paying, don't worry about it. I had a good day of freelancing today.
If he tries to give it to you,
I will sprout horns and gore him to the fence.
okay. I think we're fine.
We are all fine. Everything is going to be just fine.
No, it won't.
For once, I agree with Brooke.
I mean, I feel like for now we'll be just fine. It's just pizza.
Sure, probably. Like I said, as long as he accepts payment or gives you the receipt to sign or whatever it is you need to do.
I'm noting all this down in my head for later. This might be important.
If the guy requests payment or not.
If someone delivers you something and doesn't demand payment, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This might be very handy for when Ben deals with spirits, because he's bad at that right now. And I think we've been going about 2.5 hours. Do you guys think we should call it here? What do you think?
If you want.
Probably a safe place to.
Just putting it out there. Is there anything that anyone wanted to do specifically?
I don't think so.
I mean, other than make Natalie feel like we're all going to kill her someday. Or make Brooke feel even more alone and abandoned.
Yeah, seriously, that was harsh. She's like, it's like, well, but no, none of you had heard I was dead, and they're like, well, actually, and it's like, oh, nobody cared. God.
I wouldn't say that it's not nobody cared. I think it's more that everyone literally had a life upheaval in the same month. Ben was locked in a cabin with no doors and windows. That were deliberately being a deer for a long period of time. Natalie lost a home and had to get locked in a library. Yumiko literally lost her life and was, I don't know what she was doing during that period.
Staying with her sire and learning how to be a vampire.
Okay.
Drinking blood.
No, that was the thing. I thought that was what it was, but then I was like, wait, then what's the point of the pamphlet?
Reminder.
Yes, a reminder in case friends had questions.
Courtney spent 2 months of that, or 2 weeks of that month dead. And Caitlin, you can be angry at Caitlin. Because she had no reason not to look for you.
That bitch!
Anyway, alright, so I guess I'm gonna cut it there.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.